Okay. Getting stuff set up. I think I got everything ready. I think so. Arrives as kitty go boom. Oh no, the kitty go boom. Oh no. Anyways, welcome in. Starting up the stream pretty soon, as in like right now. And yeah, as the title says, we're gonna be drawing some stuff for a little while. I'm hoping to actually see if I can get this thing done today. I did like a drawing stream some many months ago, and it was interesting to say the least. Anyways, I think I got enough equipment to at least make it bearable. So I'm kind of doing this today just to test it out too, as well as just try different mediums of doing stream stuff. Okay, I think everything's ready. Let's see if I can wait for a little while. That up. Is there anything I missed? Because I've been busy doing other stuff. Email noise. Is there a secondary email noise? No. I don't think so. No. Alright. I mean, what do you mean me win? What does that even mean? You win. Huh? Anyways, yeah, this is an actual functioning webcam. Observe. It's a hand. Whoa. I have a hand now. Holy cannoli. Yeah, hey Supersonic Racer. Welcome in. I need to get before we actually get like fully started, I need to get like a bunch of reference sprites that I'm gonna be using for this over on my phone. Do I smell peak? Oh, this drawing is gonna look kind of good when I get it done, though. Let's see. I need to get some more reference bits before I really get started. Even that had a bit. Oh, by the way, I also got a second microphone. I had a second microphone, but I got everything hooked up to get this to work. So, if I actually like go away from the microphone, the main microphone, and then I go over to the second microphone while I'm over here doing stuff, I think yeah, it works. I think it's a little louder than the other one. But I think it should be fine. This way I can actually swap between stuff. A fancy schmancy microphone? It's not that fancy. It's like, actually, I think I can just pull it up. Hold on. It might hear some noise. It's a shotgun mic. It's a shotgun microphone that I've had for a while. It's not as good as the one that I use for my computer, but it just kind of have. Also, I found this funny. I don't even have a stand for it. I made like a little, like a brick stand. I mean, it fits. It fits, doesn't it? Anyways, I literally just could not get a stand for this, and every one of them was just expensive. Not really expensive, but it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this one adapter or something to get it to work. Fuck it, I'm gonna get Lego mic stand, and there it worked. So that's fine. Also, how does the second mic sound? I think it should should be fine, at least. Unless I need to be louder. Audio check. I'm talking right now with my second microphone because I love doing these kind of tests. I think that sounds fine. Alright, I'll leave it like that for now. So you'll be hearing like me voice reveal. Oh my gosh, I revealed my voice. But how could have I done this already? Let's see. Alright. So throughout the stream, I could just, if I wanted to, swap over to microphones, and they're all actually plugged into the same like microphone, mic jack. First the mouse and now a microphone. I mean, it's not. Honestly, I did some like sound recording tests with it. Frankly, I feel like the audio coming through the second microphone is a little hollow. But that's just me being a sound engineer, and I'm like, man, it just sounds hollow. It doesn't sound quite right. So I don't like using it for like actually recording anything, because it just doesn't sound quite right, as opposed to like the main one that I'm using. I really don't know if like you can tell, or if I go between both of them in a recording, but there is like at least something of a different sound between the two, and I just like the one on my main computer instead. It's like much preferable. Let's see. Just trying to get the last little bits of like reference photos. I've thought about either like swapping, like looking behind me and checking out like reference photos on my computer, or I can send them to my phone alternatively, and then I get to like actually see some of these things a bit easier, so I don't have to like circle around every time I want to look at it. I think that's that one. Okay, and chains. No, sword. Where is the sword? There you are. Okay, I think I got all my reference photos. Who might you be? Ho, ho, ho. Let's see. Actually, can I show the reference photos on my phone? Is that a possibility? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, those actually come through pretty nicely. Alright. I don't know if I'm brain rotted, but it sounds like sneakers all the time. Oh no, I think that's like a common thing a lot of people have noticed. After I heard the Sneakers O'Toole song, I was like, wait a second, that just is. I can't hear it any other way now. It's a little funny. Alright. I think I'm ready. I got all my stuff set up. Alright. Kiddo Mattins is here, and Lowboy too. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. So just to get you up to speed, I have a camera. And just to prove that this camera works, observe. And I have a hand. And I'm going to use it to draw with pencils. And mechanical pencil, or whatever else I feel like using. haven't done one of these in a long time, so this will be kind of neat. Oh, Kevin's also here. Hey, Kevin. Welcome. I have... hand. Do you have hands? Yeah, where do you think I got the reference for, like, drawing hands? How close did I even get that? It's kind of close. Wait, are all blue? Yeah. That's your left or right? I mean, that's my right hand. In my right hand. Here's my left hand. As opposed to the right hand for... Can you do a mug cup reveal? Well, if I did, I'd probably spill my water. So no. It's just a glass. It doesn't have anything interesting. It's just a big glass. I'm gonna spill my entire everything on my everything just to show you what the mug looks like. Camera isn't mirror. Oh yeah, I got it like lined up correctly too. Is it autofocus? Oh god damn it. No, I don't want you to autofocus. Don't do that. Is that gonna happen as I'm drawing? Yeah, oh well. High quality hand. I'm so blue. You're so blue. Indeed. Oh, I guess since I can show some stuff off. I got a little plushie of Izu from Picayune Dreams. This was something that I think they like made recently, and I just kind of have that. Yeah. Also, let me. Where is it? There he is. Random thing. This came in recently. It's Tenna. It's Tenna. I got the Tenna statue thing in recently from Fangamer. So, that's something I got. Take his face off. There's like different face plates that you can use too. It's antenna. Yep, I'm gonna rip off his face and put on a new one. He's Ooh. Ooh. Rip. So I got a tenna. You know I'm back because grabbing water, stay hydrated. Oh yeah, I should probably do that. I'll probably be showing off like some random stuff that I have. Not like everything, but like some stuff. Why do you keep killing him? Ah, because I can change his face. That's an option. I want to see if... Alright, this is going to completely ruin everything, but... I mean, not like ruin everything. Come on. Come on. It's hard to see, you know. My cat's over in the corner. My cat's over in the corner there. Can you say something for this for everyone on stream? No, he's sleepy. He's too sleepy. He doesn't want to say anything. He's too sleepy. Okay, that's back. He's a little cute. Oh, did you see the kitty? Okay. It's hard. It was hard to see him, but he was like a little fur ball in the corner. Let's see. Okay, got it fixed. Why did the old tenor remind me of the special popcorn bucket covers? I don't know. I don't know why. That was your first thought. Okay, I think I got it. No. Wait. Okay, I think that's ready. Also, random thing, as much as I like the Tenna, like I really like how the whole model looks, he does not grab hold of Mike too well. It just kind of falls off way too easily. Okay, I tried like getting him. No, the mic sometimes just falls right off. That's like the only problem I have with it, though. Looks so good. Drip check. Already seen a little bit of your t-shirt under. Ugh. I'd rather not, because that's close to my face. I'd rather not show that. Mike! Get the mic! Actually, I should have checked this. I guess my mic... Yeah, my mic... Oh yeah, my mic does kind of go through if I'm on the other mic. I knew that, but I thought it was funny. Mike left him once again. Mike, heal yourself now. Watched Tenna 3 times on trying to get the black shard. I couldn't get the retry the fight. What are you talking about, Kevin? Okay, to mention I had a bunk bed. Yeah. Fun fact about my bunk bed. I sleep on the bottom one, but it's kind of like a leftover bed sort of thing. Anyways, we store all of our plushies on there. There's a lot of plushies. I guess I could show off the plushies. Hold on, let me... Am I able to slide this off without any difficulty? Kinda. Yeah. Oh, that's upside down. There is a sea of plushie. There's just a sea of plush over there. So... So the real reason why we have bunk bed is just because of that. Red pigment. Other thing. Whoa. Well, what the heck's happened to the camera? Huh? Uh-oh. Okay, that broke. What happened to the camera? It's Lego, yeah. I don't know why, but the camera decided to go at 1 FPS for no reason. Okay, there we go. It might just be so much light that it can't handle it. Okay, you get glorious 1 FPS room reveal. Your camera would be horror shit. That would be funny. So yeah, I have a lot of Legos. Good gracious, why is the frame rate so low? What the hell? Camera couldn't comprehend the aura of Bionicle. Oh yeah, oh, it's catching up. Hold on. There's those Bionicle things I mentioned last time I was talking about this. All of those were made by a friend of mine. But I think one of those is mine. Otherwise, there's also desk reveal. And like a whole setup there. All right.
My poor camera. Poor camera cannot comprehend the greatness that I'm doing.
It's too bright. Lego Concorde? Yeah, I got a Concorde. It looks thick. Loving your collection, thanks. I've got a lot of Legos. Like a lot. Is that a B25 Michelin? What's a B25 Michelin? Like a car. I got stuff. That's some insane art, says original. Thanks. We're gonna make it better. If the monitors are behind you, how are you reading chat or changing states? Mouse. Just mouse. Also, I have like I have like 2 ways how I actually read chat right now. There is, of course, like my second monitor, but I also have like another like tablet thing on my other. I say tablet. It's actually a Steam Deck that I'm using to look at chat over here. It's not a tablet, but it might as well be. I had a full reset on my save file, so any help that is for repeat playthroughs isn't given to me, says Kevin. Oh, okay. You Steam Deck reveal. Yeah, I got a Steam Deck. I got it long before the price hikes, so it's like good. Let's see. I wanna. 1 second. Let me get. Wait, hold on. Let me get 1 Lego. It's my favorite. I at least want to show this one off. It is one of my oldest custom-made Lego ships. It's got a whole engine on the back, and it also has like fold-out wings. Custom Lego yeah, this I've had this one for I think like not even 5 years. I forgot how long I've actually had this one. It's a really cool custom ship. There's even like extra bits that get revealed. Or if that's too close. Might be hard to see, but there's like little engines on the side here to get it to function. Exclusive Dean Lego. Okay, one more. Yeah. This one's a little dusty, but it's like supposed to be a cargo ship. Some like giant engines on the side. And a kind of detailed cockpit, actually. Show me the 2-engine plane you have there. Yeah, I'll show it in a moment. And this does have like a little cargo bay in the back. It has like a little bit of room for some storage too.
It's the cargo ship from Tatooine. No, I think I like based it off of a ship I saw from a game. I think I wanted to try and get like the engines to swivel, but I wasn't able to do that, but I at least got this to work. It looks sick. Okay, I'll show you that other plane thing. Yeah. Sadly, this one's not actually a Lego. It's like a little model plane that I just kind of have. Yeah. So, unfortunately, this one's not Lego. But it does look kind of neat. I think all the other ones are B-25 Michelin. Okay. So that is what it's called. Alright. Anyways, I think all the other stuff, frankly, is like too big or too dusty to get. I just felt like showing that off. Alright, I'm gonna see if... Does this break everything? Well, kind of. Let's see. Disable that one. Boop, 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 boop. Do you move over? Can you draw a tiny little kiddo? No, not today. Or, I don't know what. Why are you not showing up? Show up already. No, you should show up. Okay, well, that's not right. Okay, there we go. Ugh. I hit my mic. Whatever. I got like a second set or like a second preset thing, so all the GIFs have been moved around a bit. What are you trying to do, sis kiddo? I'm trying to draw this thing, or at least make it like better. That's the idea. I want to do this. Is basically what I want to do. It's a scene that I just kind of thought about like a couple days ago. From a game called Picayune Dreams. Let's see. For context on what's going on, there's like a giant centipede thing over here. There's a weird face on it that actually like is what it looks like in game. Like there's a sprite of what it looks like, and it has like a weird like humanoid face on the front of it. So that's why this has like a weird humanoid face. It is in the game. It has like a bunch of these little segments, and what I wanted to do was try to like draw some of those segments on here, and have it drawn in such a way that it's like surrounding the protagonist's cell, and cell in this case kind of looks like this. Actually, I need to get one more reference. 1 second. I need to get a full body reference. 1 second. Let's see. Perfected suit. There we go. There we go. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like a little perfected suit of what it looks like in game. Low pixelation. So the idea I had for this is Cell over here has this gigantic sword that is basically this item. It's a big chain sword. And in the game, you can get like a bunch of stacks of the same item, and the more you get of the chain sword, the bigger it gets. So it just gets to be like this gigantic brick that you swipe around everywhere. So I thought about drawing Cell using the chainsaw to like chop up the giant centipede ship that the guy is fighting. It's like a Warhammer 40k sword, kinda. It is a chainsaw sword, to be fair. Let's see, how does... Oh, that you cannot make out. Okay.
1 second. Let's see if I can modify how this looks so that it's not bad. Blue! It's blue now. Like, lower the brightness and it'd be okay? Kinda. I can kind of see it a bit better this way. You're blue now, that's my special attack. Corpse Reborn War? Not exactly war, it's like,
or the game is Picayune Dreams. Oh, am I bluer now? Slightly bluer. But you can see this more, which is better, right? Which is better? I gotta remember, yeah, this is better. I need to move my mic over here so that I can move around a bit better, and then it... Yeah, that's good. What is wrong with you? Why are you blue? What have you done? Dean is blue, he's freezing. Guys, I'm shaking. I've experienced snow grave. Oh. I'm fine. Alright. I think I'm gonna get started. I want to start on this thing. That's been the question I've been wondering for this whole time. Let's see. Let me get some paper stuff out. Oh yeah, cool thing. There's the actual drawing that I did for the thumbnail. It's real. I actually drew this thing. There's also one for the Solus Theory video. And let me see if I can get the other cool one. The fraud thumbnail. Anyways, that was literally just to show off that I did that. I have the raw files. I have the raw actual thing. And let's see. That's just a piece of paper. Do you have a speck on you? You have a speck on... Why do you have a speck? That shouldn't matter too much. Other thing to show off. Evidence that I do, in fact, actually write... Wait. It's a little moisturized? Oh, wait. Is there, like, a bit of moisture on some of these? Oh, well. Anyways, proof that I do, in fact, draw all my dudes. I'm making, like, little cards of them. That's cute. Dean Gaster Theory? What? I'm not green. What? Could go on forever. Start with outlines, I guess? Pretty much. Although what that is pretty much like a rough sketch of what I want it to be. I wish I had like a little bit of bigger paper. Let's see. Let me take those off. I'm really sorry, my microphone was getting hit by my chair. Okay, I hate my... Oh. Oh, God. Microphone, get away from my chair. Thank you. This is all super scuffed, but it's totally fine. Let's see. Or I was asking if I live alone. Question seems kind of personal to answer. It's a little bit, but I pretty much just live with my family. I've tried to actually get to somewhere else, but everything's too expensive, so I just kind of stay here. At the very least, I do in fact help around the house, like make sure everything's cleaned up and stuff. Because if I'm gonna stay here rent-free, I better do my job and actually clean up the place every now and again. What the camera doing? What do you mean, what the camera doing? So I took my sleeves off just to make this easier to work on. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna actually get started. Do you want to start on Cell? I've been thinking on working on Cell first just because she's like a primary part of this. Teen without sleeves reveal. Hey, do you want to see something kind of neat? I actually broke my wrist at one point. There's the scar to reveal it. I got like a little scar there. You can kind of see it in there. Basically, I broke my wrist one time, and it took a bit to get better, like a few months, but it got better eventually. Let's see. It's also getting like kind of hot in my room, so I don't want to have my sleeves on for too long. Let's see. See, I'm gonna start with Cell over here. Also got a scar there, says Kaz. Oh, neat. Let's see. So I'm trying to draw this face right now. Let's see. Pretty much have to start with, I think, like a rough outline first, and then work from there. Also got something on my shoulder. Oh, a little on my back. It's a little scary. It's doing a jiggy wiggy dance. I've been trying to figure out how I can get like the I don't know, a force of gravity out of this, but I just wasn't able to. Is it Cell or Cell? It's hold on. That's what it's spelled. You can't see that. Is that no? That's even worse. Does that show up? Okay, that shows up. Wait, CYL is how it's supposed to be spelled. Now, how it's pronounced, never had anything official. So I always thought of it as Cell. like perfect Cell from Dragon Ball, but I think I've heard from somebody that it's actually supposed to be Sil, like Silhouette or something like that. So I thought it'd be really funny if I just kept going on with Cell and seeing how far that goes. Also, you can't really see when I'm drawing, can you? Oh well. Well, I want to see if I can at least make that more visible.
Is it? No, it's kind of visible. That's fine. Would fire them in your place, Dean. Oh well. That was first time in 6th places, Kaz?
No idea. YouTube leadership stuff works in mysterious ways. Use cheats. Winston almost got a burn scar, says Kaz? I think, like, eventually everybody gets some kind of scar from some kind of event. It could be something that they've done in the past, or it's some kind of mistake happened. Let's see. Trying to see if I can make a little line here. Kind of shade that in. I need to do like a final shading run at some point, but this is just kind of trying to rough everything in. Dad Nape says got a scar on my chin from running on a pool deck. Eating shit. Eating my chin on a nail something. Oh gosh. Yow. Yeah, I'm lucky to not have anything like that. Although I think I remember at one point when I was in kindergarten, like I don't know how many years ago at this point, but I was riding on a bike and I went on one of those like curbs, like went up a ramp on the curb, and then like slipped off, and then like really fell over, and then I like scraped my head, which that kind of hurt. Let's see, how about... I'm trying to figure out how, like, arm positioning works on this. Because, let's see... The human body is unfortunately brittle. It is funny, I think, how... like, in reality, how brittle, like, human bodies actually are. Kind of, surprisingly resilient until they're not. Hmm. I haven't broken anything on my own, like bone or something. Did have a dislocated shoulder as a kid. Ew. That's unfortunate. Let's see. 1 second. I keep trying to like mid-max how I want air to flow in my room. On the one hand, I want my door open so that I can like you know, circulate air in here. But on the other hand, my family thinks I get too loud, so I need to have my door closed. I'm like trying to swap around depending on how hot or cold I get or how loud I'm getting. Tell your family to invest in earplugs. I think at least my brother has something that works, but I think everyone else just kind of doesn't. Let's see it. I think like my whatever. Kiddo's back. Hello. Let's see. I'm gonna angle this a little bit. Have the handle here. This part is what I'm kind of trying to draw at the moment. Let's see. Now that you reminded me, I was like 3 years old when I was alone in a room. Somehow, something cracked my skull open in a heavy bleed out. Jeez. All this because I was like, oh guys, I got a scar. It was weird. Just sharing stories about just damage. Invest in an AC unit? Well, the problem with an AC is that it's loud. And, unfortunately, whenever I do sound recording stuff, I'm gonna have to turn it off. Which means that it won't be working. Xander's here. Hey, Xander. Welcome. I'm drawing right now. I'm trying to draw this thing, or trying to get, like, a finished sketch of it, or something. So far, this is what I got. It's just a really light, faint drawing of it at the moment until I can get more details ready. Had a voter field, not telling it. Oh yeah, I turned on my webcam accidentally at some point and revealed my feet. Not doing that again. Making an aqua from Deltarune desktop. Oh, that's cute. That'd be cool to have at least. Hold on. Alright. This thing's very boxy. And it's like I have to draw it to be very big boxy. But it'll look really good. Do 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 do. Also, I've been trying to figure out if I wanted to do any, like, coloring on this. I'm not sure. Like, I kind of liked trying to mess around with, like, just grays. Oh, Ender's here! Hey, Ender. Welcome in. Boxy. Like, I mean, like, the thing I'm trying to draw is a box. You can kind of see how, like, boxy the thing is. That's kind of what I meant. Let's see. Let's see. Kiddo says Frontron tried to do a glitch in Breath of the Wild. A moon jump glitch. Walk backwards, foot got caught on a nail, pulled it out, but not fully halfway started. But what the heck? This might just be me, but would it be possible to not talk about traumatic physical injuries anymore? I mean, I just wanted to show off the scar thing. We don't have to go any further with that. Saw an Ultra Kill mod that added Aqua as a desktop pet for some reason. Decided to make one that's not limited to the confines of Ultra Kill. How would you even get how would you even get a pet in Ultra Kill anyway? Just seems kind of weird to me. Like, I guess you just have like a little companion that follows you. Oh, second sanctuary. What's your Ultra Kill hot takes, this kiddo? Trying to think of one. Greed is the worst layer. It's just bound with fun, and that's it. It's fun. I don't like greed very much, as cool as it is. Like, it just feels really goofy. I mean, it's like a good goofy, like it's in a good position for goofiness to happen. But it just feels almost too goofy, I think, compared to a bunch of other stuff. Rocket launcher is useless as hell. Well, only if you're not using it. It is still pretty good. Even if you don't want to use it, there's a lot of... You can still use it for, like, mobility, at least. Even if you can't use it for the crowd control potential. Sick. Slime storage dashing is better most of the time. Well, until you have nothing to slam onto. At least. It's like beginning of a Spotify ad. It's good music, though. Wait, is that getting... Oh yeah, that is. Oh, whatever. Can't see this otherwise. Still don't know how to constantly split coin. It's kind of a muscle memory thing. Like after you flip the coin up, there's a certain window. You pretty much have to practice it. Dark Second, Third, or Fourth Sanctuary. Which is the best song? Says Dad and Dave. Honestly, I like Dark Sanctuary the most. Second and Third to me are kind of the same songs, except for like the Third Sanctuary being something a bit more interesting. Or like Third Sanctuary is Second Sanctuary but better, and then Dark Sanctuary is kind of its own thing. Fourth Sanctuary is a joke. Don't like it, but it's really funny. Is South of the Border Tropical Love in here? I think South of the Border is in my playlist, yeah. Here's a hot take. Flesh Prison is harder than Minos, and I also hate the Flesh Prison with a passion. I mean, it's supposed to contain a Prime Soul, so it would be difficult. But I kind of see where you're coming from, where it's like, it's its own type of difficulty. Let's see, whole chain belt thing. Trying to have the teeth be a little bit bigger as I go out, just to give a sense of scale. Kind of work. I did, but let's see. Never beaten Flesh Prison without a Cornix's kiddo. At least for me, I've gotten good at using the jackhammer core thing, the one where you have to like use your momentum to launch it. I've gotten good about positioning myself for that thing. While it is kind of still annoying to use. But I really think you need some kind of big AoE hit everything on the field when you're fighting against it, because there's no way you can take out the eyeballs quick enough. Let's see if I can get the little lines out of the teeth here. Another hot take is that the malicious rail is ass and screwdriver's better. Still don't use both of them. I've only used the malicious rail gun anytime that I only for like core nukes, and that's kind of it. Like I never use it for anything else. Which I think kind of sucks, because it is like a really cool railgun thing. It's just not as useful as the other ones. Like, you almost need to combo it with something else to make it work. But I guess that also works with the electric rail cannon. Although the electric still, like, works really well on its own, because it's a high damage thing. Malicious is just decent damage in an AoE. Let's see, am I able to get... I don't think I can fit the legs in on the sword. Let's see, Dave says, played 5 indie games, 2 of them are Ultra Kill, 2 of them are Undertale, and 2 of them are Hollow Knight. So, let's see, Undertale, Deltarune, Silksong, Hollow Knight, and something else. Dave's hot take is that he's never played Ultra Kill, or Stars in Time, or Hat in Time, or that one space game where the sun explodes in a time loop. What was it called? Shoot, I actually forgot what it was called. Outer Wilds, that's what it was. I need to play that at some point, too. I played in Stars in Time, that one's good. Even though it's kind of long, but it's good. Okay, I kind of got the chainsword in... Okay, so that's kind of the rough outline for Cell, I think. Let's see if we can get this behemoth of a horrifying entity in here. Lowboy says, to be honest, I only play indie games. Oh, those games are the best. They are genuinely best. At least from my experience. Anyways, trying to draw the segments now, and this is going to be like the first part. It's a head. Little head part. Trying to see if I can get that one in. Can I actually like put this here and get in view? Kinda, barely. Spoiler, the sun explodes in the time loop. Got stuck on level 4 or 5. Celeste is the 5th game. Got stuck on level 4 or 5. Oh, okay. I need to... Celeste is like one of those games that I need to play at some point, but it's like... I'm bad at platforming. And the whole game is about overcoming platforming, so... maybe I need to play that game before I can get into platformers. I don't know. Right. Let's see. Large circle. With cursed face in the middle. Really cursed face there. Does Terraria count as an indie game anymore? It definitely started as one, but is it still? I don't know how to put that, because I haven't, like, figured out what Terraria does. I think it's still indie, I think. Yeah. Oh, come on. Might hear some noise. There we go. There we go, that's better. Try to see if I can put the microphone more towards my face. Instead of a little bit beside it or something. Played a number of indie games. Hard to decide what isn't indie. Is Hotline Miami an indie game? I don't know. I kind of go off of if it's indie or not. If like the development team is less than 30 people, I guess, and they don't have millions of dollars or billions of dollars to throw around to fix problems. Indie game means that it's made by a separate dev team and not a gigantic company. I kind of see it as like if like a really small team of people, 1 to 30 people or so, are able to make a game. I kind of see that as indie. One thing. Yeah. Get spanked and... Get spanked and... Fill it with milk and throw him against the wall. No, I'm not doing that. I know what that's a reference to, but no. I don't know why this thing has this weird face on it. That's a good grief. I didn't even realize the whole webcam got annihilated. Mr. Electric kills Spamperton. Oh. Spamperton. Beltran seems like plus 70, so it isn't indie anymore. Definitely isn't corporate. Does it actually? I guess it does have a lot of people behind it. It's still... I still feel like it's indie just because it's like Toby Fox himself that's really working on it. Like financing it and whatever. It's just the team that is required to make Deltarune at this point has gotten so massive that there's no way that he can do it alone. Have you checked the Death Note soundtrack? I have not, lol boy, no. There's like 70 people in the credits? Jeez. I didn't even realize how many people were, like, working on the project. There's a lot. I'll say for now, I don't think it's gonna be easy to... see. Oh, can I do that? I wanted to see if I can make some adjustments. Make it easier to see, because I can't really see what's going on until I get it, like, better, or darker, I guess. What's your favorite or top 10 favorite animes that you've watched? JoJo's Bizarre Adventures definitely up there. Overlord. It's another one I really like. Trying to think of other ones that I've like gone back and watched. I would say One Punch Man, but that's only because the season 1 was really good. The other seasons were kind of bad, but I've watched, or I've been trying to follow the manga a lot. There's some crazy stuff going on in the manga for it. But, Jeez, was there any other animes that I... Ooh, Dr. Stone. That's another one. They announced the Steel Rolling Episode 2 is coming in September. I've heard about that, and I'm waiting patiently for them to do that. Interesting thing, I convinced my dad to actually watch Steel Ball Run, and he liked it. And he also got frustrated when the second episode just wasn't going to come out until, like, way, way later. So, at the very least, we finally, at long last, get some JoJo. Some JoJo, ding ding. Although I haven't shown him like any other seasons yet, it's just the Steel Ball Run. Indie isn't about the number of people working on it or the popularity. It's just if a bigger corporation's behind them, they just have to be independent. I guess so, because technically Larian Studios that made Baldur's Gate 3 is an independent studio. Valve is technically independent. Technically. Because they are their own publisher. Publishers like Fangamer doesn't count because they just handle marketing and publishing on consoles and merch. So, yeah, I think that was the Off remake that Fangamer published as an example. Actually, oh, me shaking it moves you. Okay, can I fasten this any better? I was wondering why my camera was like shifting a little bit. There we go. I need to figure out how to solve the shaking problem, but yeah, I'm pretty much gonna. Or I guess I need to figure out how to get a more stable table, maybe, because it's like the whole table that's moving. Maybe that's what I need. To be honest, when the first Half-Life came out, maybe it might even count as one. Maybe. Valve doesn't have a big company corp behind it. They are the big corporation themselves. Portal 2. Half-Life. All Valve software. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to do for this? Maybe not yet. I want to see if I can get like some other centipede parts in first. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can work on other segments first before going into too much detail on these. Because I can get lost in the craftsmanship if I'm not careful. Let's see. Hmm. Dun, dun, da, 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 dun. Dun, 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 da, 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 dun. Da, da, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Even that game's already a multi-millionaire after leaving Google. Or a multi-billionaire, I think. Hope he explained a little bit about indies, though. Oh, yeah, he did. Thank you very much, little boy. Valve is like the only good big company. I think so. Which, I think it's kind of weird, because I think most of their income just comes from, like, the Steam Marketplace thing that's going on. Which I don't know how to really feel about the Marketplace, even though it is very useful. I just think it's, like, riddled with... Not riddled, but just, like, there's a lot of scams there. Or... Well, because it's a marketplace, so everything's off market value. If you want something, you can just buy it. I still don't know what to think about the actual marketplace, but it makes Valve a ton of money. And it gets us games like Deadlock, so I'm fine with that. Let's see. At the moment, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to draw this. %30 of the industry standard for distribute. Oh, yeah. Valve is private. They don't need a constant income. They have 0 investors to please. Thus, they can afford to please the players and users. True, but they also choose to do that. They can choose to do other things and be more like other big corporations and be evil, but they don't. Because, well, what's the point of that? There's no point. Even though Valve is, like, the best in terms of, like, what they provide, they still want to provide a real thing. Robert says, I thought you did a good voice for the yell. Oh, thank you. Wait. Did I? Hold on. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Robert. I remember when I was doing like an Undertale Yellow thing, or my Undertale Yellow streams. Let's see, ended up like working really good because there was like a character that kind of sounded like. Oh, hold on. Sorry to interrupt. There's a cat. He's on the move. He's right there. Hi. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. What is it? Oh. Oh no. Hi there. I have a cat now. Okay. Okay. We'll get you down. Sorry to interrupt. There's a cat in my face. It is after protein. Oh no. It is after my. Oh gosh. Trying to get my cable situation fixed up. Thank goodness my camera's sensitive to video or to light. Couldn't see what was going on. Subbing for the cat, thanks. He's like 16 years old right now. He is an old cat. He's doing okay, relatively speaking, I think, for being a very old cat. I don't know how to do this one fin. Maybe something like that. That's fine. And catch up on what's been going on. You said the voice is similar to Starlow's. Yeah. Like the Yellow and Starlow are kind of like the same characters, pretty much. Like, not exactly. I think like their ideals and personalities are a little bit different, but like both of them are trying to be a cowboy. It's just they have different methods of going about doing it. I just think it's really funny that, like, we got two characters that are very similar, but they're still distinct. This game may be scared of rats? What game? What game, little boy? Oh. I had a nightmare about them and already started playing yesterday. What? They're both cowboy larbers. That's pretty accurate, Robert. Let's see. Oh yeah, just to get you up to speed on, like, anyone joining in, I'm trying to draw this insanity. And is that viewable? Kind of. At the very least, I have like this part where the idea is there's supposed to be like a massive centipede type ship here, trying to like circle in on this character with the sword, and almost trapped her, but with the power of the gigantic fuck you sword, just chopped it in half. So that's what I'm trying to draw at the moment. Rats make me sleep bad. Rats made me crazy. Not that crazy. Let's see. See if I can get like another large segment here. I think like there. Okay, so if this is supposed to be like the segment that breaks, which she dices that in half, or dices it off. Have you ever gone to any conventions, says Kiddo? Maybe like a Lego convention, but not really many other like actual conventions. Send the clip of the game on Discord. Alright.
Check. Let's see what game you were talking about. Like checking elsewhere for a bit. Let's see. Speaking of Undertale Yellow, funny how Flowery's death is kind of similar to Clover's dying under the cherry blossom tree.
You know, I didn't even think about that. That's right. Or like the final scene ended up being underneath a cherry blossom tree. I don't think that's supposed to be a reference at all, but I do think it's funny how similar everything is. Bricks and minifig stream gone wrong. Lost all my Lego. Do you know something funny? Right before the Bricks and minifigs controversy showed up, I literally visited Bricks and minifig the day before, like I learned about this massive scandal that was going on with them, and we were just talking a bit like, oh yeah, here's some cool Lego stuff, blah 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 blah, like, yeah, and then the next day, the whole controversy drops, which I think is hilarious. Chapter 3 predicted Flowery's death. I saw because of the half flower. Half its petals were missing, half of the flower was missing, half of the stem was missing, yet it stands, and that was cool. Okay, I need to think really quick about what I want to do with this thing. On the one hand, this thing basically just kind of like breaks off, right? I think I'll save trying to work on the debris for later, because it's hard to see on this one, but I have like a bunch of parts that fell off or like broke off of the ship after it got chopped off. I do want to draw that in, but that might have to be till a bit later. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Reading up on chat. Amazing nobody seemed to have picked up on Flowery's death foreshadowing beforehand. Well, I think it's mostly because we weren't sure if it meant anything at the time. Like, now in hindsight, we have, like, actual hindsight to what happened. Remember, most people thought the split flower was a symbol of divorce. Most of Chapter 3 had a lot of divorce imagery, so that might have been why. Okay, I wanna just focus on getting as much of the centipede dude as I can right now. Let's see. Trying to see if I can figure out what kind of angle I want most of this to do. Okay. Let me catch up on chat. Undertale open. Let's see. When Asgore opens on Dark Fountain in the throne room, some 500 flowers. I really like that that interpretation because that's hilarious. Did you know the Cacao was voiced by Toby? Sends a video in Discord about an unedited Cacao. I thought it was Temmie. What? No way. Where did you send it? Send the video in the Discord with unedited. Did you send it in general? Where'd you put it? Oh, there it is. Found it.
Nyon.
Oh my God.
Nyon.
That is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Who does Toby not voice until?
You know, at this point, I don't know. Cacao audio is just pitched up and sped up. It's horrible sounds. Which is funny because it sounds so cute and adorable. And then you change that back and it just sounds horrid. Replaying the game just to do the clip. What? Horrible sounds. It sounds horrid. Let's see. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got the segments figured out. You can kind of see that a bit better. I angle it. Yeah, if I change the lighting on this, oh, that makes it red, right? No. Kind of see it a bit better. So voicing without reason. Yeah. Maybe Toby voiced Temmie for no reason whatsoever. I always thought, like, I was almost certain that Temmie was Temmie's always voiced by Temmie, I guess, but no, it's always Toby. Oh well. Let's see. These little triangle things are kind of like these little feetsies. Grandma Brownie's chocolate chunker. What? You can make a chunks of chocolate chunk? Huh? What am I reading? Legitimate question. Ah, good grief. Sorry if I'm like editing the position of it. I keep changing how I want the lighting to look because it never looks right. Never looks right. It's annoying. Let's see. I'll just move you out of the way for now. For the moment. Good grief. I guess a little bit about the game. I do have a project I'm working on. I think I mentioned it every now and again. But it's like a voice or a voiceover project that's for the Picayune Dreams game. It's a mod that I was trying to work on with somebody. Unfortunately, I've heard news that the guy I was working with might not be able to finish the project. Unfortunately. But I still have like all of the voice clips of everything that I did. And I still want to like make a video showing that off. So even if I won't be able to get like the full mod idea working, where you have like all the characters in the game voice, at the very least we'll be able to hear the audio. I have them available for I think members already, but I've been working on like a bigger video to show off at some point. Oh yeah, a little unfortunate, but I think he worked on the code enough that if I can figure out how to like reverse engineer how he got the code to work in the first place, then I might be able to like brute force some method to get it to work. Like I just need to figure out how to code, and if I can reverse engineer how his code works, then it works. Yeah. At least that's the idea. Entirely depends on if I can figure out how to like make it work or not. That being said, ooh, actually, can I show? Oh, I want to show something real quick. Take it in. We're gonna take a. Okay, this is not in the right spot. We're gonna take a quick break from drawing for a moment. I want to show this off. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Not only for members, certain honorary cool beans also saw the video. Oh yeah. If you're either a Discord member or an honorary bean, you'll be able to see the thing I was talking about. Let's see, can I turn you off for now? Oh, that's horrible. Oh well. Will this work? Oh, probably. Okay, swapping over one more time to this.
Okay, you don't want to show off, whatever. Oh, there you go. Hello. Thank you, email. This is like a functional little model thing that I made over in Vidotube. Let's see if I can pull it up on the big screen. Which one? Don't remember seeing the video on the Discord. It was posted before you got on. It was... I think I put it in new videos. Did I put it in... yeah, link to Dean's vids. There's a work in progress video of like 50-something minutes of me just talking in character. Let me see if I can pull up the... Yeah, there we are. Look at Cell. Whoa. Whoa, look at her go. Whoa. Flying around. Whoa. That is not right, huh? Go back? What? That was weird. Anyways, I actually... It's a Cell avatar. It's like a little model that I made. I'm very proud of it, too. Like, getting the jet engines to work was really fun. This is the first time showing this off, too. I like, got it done yesterday. Weird. It's a cool model. Yeah, thanks. I wanted to make a bunch of stuff like this one. Like, some models for all of the bosses. Just to make it, like, easier to work with. And then I ended up making this one, which looked really good. My favorite part, honestly, is the jet engines detail. Like, the more I move around, the bigger the jet engines get. Like the little booster engines. It looks really cool. I even got like the model flipping around to be correct. Which that took a bit to like figure out how to program in. So I'm thinking on using this model for the video showcase thing that I was gonna do. I'm thinking I'm also gonna put this in the Avatar bundle pack that I've worked on that also has Tenna and the Roaring Knight one. I need to go back to the Roaring Knight at some point because I think that one got broken. I've been playing Pacifist way the whole time, but just chopped off someone's head and now I can throw it, huh? It was cool. What? That's a random thing to mention, low boy. Okay, I think I'm about done with my little break. I'll have like a little showcase post, I think. I've got one planned. I'm thinking I'm posting it probably some point later today just to like look at this, because it does look really good. You're all seeing it for the first time though. I'm having fun with this. I think the only issue I have is like the hair doesn't flip like totally backwards, but I can't get it to like totally flip backwards. So this is kind of fine. Are you putting Team 4-star? Because the character's name is Cell. That's kind of the main reason. Name is Perfect Cell. We'll swap back. I guess actually, if you think about it, we can have two cells. Where's the other one? There we go. We got two cells here. I'm having too much fun with this. Okay, I'm gonna get back to drawing now. I gotta swap that back over. There we go. How's it spelled? Sent it in chat. CYL.
I think it's supposed to be pronounced like like cylinder. That's coming from like some people that I think I've talked with on the game Discord. But I was like, you know what? I did like all of my recordings for the character thinking that it was called Cell, like with an E, or with an E sound. And I'm like, you know what? My microphone. You know what? What if I like gaslit? Oh, shoot! Get back. I need to get a better mic stand because this thing's horrid. It's made of Lego, literally. Mic stand made of Lego. It keeps like wiggling everywhere. Anyways, I thought it'd be really funny since I've like already went through the effort of voicing everything and they all say cell like that instead of sill. I was like, you know what? Forget about logic. It's cell. Ha, lol. It's funny. Alright, back to this thing. How do I want to get the rest? I think... Oh, yeah. I was trying to get this one part set up. It's like a weird cylinder thing. Good gracious. A friend of mine just sent like a image and I was like, whoa, what? Let's see. It's like a propane tank or something. I'm gonna get, I think, like the rest of the fins that I want on here. Okay. If he can turn into Super Duper Saiyan, he'll turn into a Super D Duper Saiyan. Vegeta again. I tried 4 different spellings, got them all wrong. Yeah, because it's not like a typical spelling. I guess random thing. Just because we're on the topic of Picayune dreams for a bit. Whoa, this is one of the first bosses that you fight against. It's the rabbit issue. A little makeshift plushie. It looks cute. It looks adorable. I didn't have room for it on my plushie area, so I just kind of have her on my desk. Let's see. I think that's like kind of the rough details that I want. at this point. I want to see if I can work on the debris. Oh, Bobkin's here. I'm here for a few seconds before vanishing. Or do I vanish? Ooh, maybe. Well, while you're here, Bob, I'm trying to make like a Picayune Dreams fan art drawing. Let's see. This is the messy sketch that I'm working off of, and trying to make it like more refined. Other than that, I've been like just showing off other stuff. Yeah. Let's see. I want to work on debris. Let's see. So whenever the cut happens, I feel like that's just going to be like a weird clean cut. So I'm going to kind of darken that area a bit. Jeez, how do I want to, like, do this? I could alternatively have, like two parts of the segment going more inward, and then having, like, a cut there. Having like, sliding off. But I think I've already drawn too much to make it easy to draw that on there. Sinclair go abracadabra, huh? Bobkin, do you play Deadlock? 'Cause that's the only way someone knows about Sinclair. Goofy ass Sinclair. Let's see. This is difficult because, like, I feel like at this point, if I draw too much on here, then it's gonna be hard to get rid of. I think I got like good enough erasers that I can get like all the light stuff out. So I don't think it'll be too problematic, but I still want to think about it. Let's see. Just gonna do it. I'm gonna see if I can get like a canister of some kind on here. Taking a little bit of a risk to actually go through and drawing this, but pretty much need like some type of debris work. That's not big enough though, is it? I feel like I should have made that a bit bigger. Oh well. Really, it's light enough that I can just get rid of it, right? I think it should be fine. Meow, 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 dum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, dum, dum, dum. Yeah, I think I was trying to see if I can get like a canister of some kind split in two. I want to see if I can make this part. Do I want to make it bigger? How do I want to do that? It's difficult. Buckin says, yeah, I do play Deadlock. Alright. It is fun. I play a lot of Doorman. I like the progress so far, says Kaz. Much cleaner than the sketch. Finally understanding what happens on the drawing. Yeah. The sketch was just to make, like, get an idea of, like, where everything should go. So far, it is definitely looking a lot cleaner. But I still want to figure out how I want to do the debris. Let's see. This part's hard. Because I don't know, Okay, how about this? I draw the actual segment on another piece of paper, and then use that as a sketch for, what to draw here, because I'm a little too afraid to commit to anything. Let's see, where is tracing paper? There we go. Okay, so this way I can actually draw the whole part on top of tracing paper here. And then, of course, I can just take that off if I want to. Anyways, this way, I can actually figure out what I want this to look like before committing it to the full paper. So I wanted this one to be like a canister holding thing. Like what this looks like. That reminds me of Trigun manga for some reason. It didn't even like show that really well. Does that show? That shows better, yeah. Anyways, this has like canister part. Something like this. Dun, dun, dun. And then that part will get sliced in half. The kiddo is drinking and driving and watching Madagascar. Did my face get through there? I don't know. Maybe my chin. Ah, shoot. Whatever. You get beard reveal. For a brief second. These are the risks I take whenever I have an actual live webcam on a live stream, and then I have to deal with that. Beard reveal! You missed it. I went a little too low, and I got caught on the live feed. Where to post on Discord? I'd rather you not post that on Discord. I would rather you just not. I don't want records of where you can see my face just plastered somewhere. Let's see. Even if it is on my own Discord, I'd rather that not be the case. Warpster's here. Hey, Warpster, welcome in. We're doing a draw. I'm trying to at the moment, got a bit where there's like this large centipede thing going around. Someone's using a big ass chainsaw to chop off a part. I'm trying to figure out what to do for that. Let's see. So the chop happens like here almost. Let's see, maybe I could see if I can put these parts off to the side, maybe. Let's see. Let me use... which one is this? 1.0. Let me use ink. Just to better make that go through the paper. I don't use ink very often, but I think this is a good use for it. That's why it's dark enough it goes through the layers better. Am I right? A little bit, I can kind of see through that better. You're deleting the VOD so no one finds your peak beard? No. Fun fact, I don't actually delete any part of the live streams that I do, which I probably should do at some point, because there's like some stuff that I probably shouldn't, but no one's gonna find it. No one's gonna find the 1 second out of like 10 hours, right? No one's gonna do that. You sneak a pirate like Yasters. I gotta edit the VOD. I really don't mind. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's a bit of effort to go through and find the one part and get that out. People want to dig for like every single frame that they're able to see my face. They can go ahead and do that. Just good luck finding 1 second of each side of my face throughout like 20 hours. Unless you become like a major YouTube celebrity. Yeah, unless that, then I kind of would care a bit more. Right now, I'm too small for me to care about that. I don't have a subreddit for people to just like... for thousands of people to be, oh my gosh, did you see the one bit that they did? I know like 20 people are also saying the same thing, but did you see that one bit that they did? It's so cool. Ooh, I want to do one more thing. Not really one more thing for this. I want to see if I can get, like, some of the... other thing with the centipede ship is that it has, like, some infected tentacles on it. So I want to see if I can get, like the weird tentacle bits on there. See if I can, at least. 10 years ago, Dean had 30 mil subs and only second of his face publicly available as a stream only 20 people saw in 10 years. Why did I say 10 years ago? I don't know. Oh well. Also, my cat hasn't returned. I know he's around. Oh well. Just explode. I don't want to explode. No. There was actually, okay, one time in one of my drawing streams where, like months ago, good luck finding the exact one with the exact moment. But this folder is really reflective, isn't it? Could you imagine if, like, I showed the reflective folder at some point, and then my face was on the reflection of it? Wouldn't that be crazy? That exists somewhere. I'm not telling you where. You'll have to go digging. Let's see. Like a weird morph thing here. Weird little eyeball stuff, and then let's see, tentacle parts, string outward. You have a jump scare state? Do I? You know, oh, hold on. Where is it? I actually made one. There was a stream I did where I made one, and then I never actually like turned it into a functional state. But get jump scared. But I like actually drew that at one point, and I just never made it into an actual state that I could use yet, because I didn't like how it looked, I guess. It looked weird. It would be funny, but I kind of didn't like how it looked. And if 2 Foxy jump scare. Maybe I could try to, like, add it in and just see how it looks, but I don't know how it would actually look. Let's see. Does that look fine for now? Alright. Can I see through easier? Not really. Let's see if I can make it more see-through-ish. Doesn't need to be good detail, just detail enough so I know where everything generally is. That's kind of good. Try that off. I can kind of see through it a bit. Brighten it up some. Okay. So the chop happens kind of about here-ish. So if that were to happen, probably this part would fly up here. So let's see if I can just draw that in. See if I can erase stuff within. And then have the other side. Like about here? No! Nope. Stab. Stab down there. Okay. Solved. Complete random bit. Alright. Moving on. Hmm. It's the black knife. It's actually a pretty nice knife that I got. For sure. Anyways. I kind of wanted to show that off. I'm like, who cares about a knife too much? And then, I guess the angel thing showed up. So I'm like, nope, you're out of here. Okay. See if I can get rid of... Much as it pains me to get rid of some of the chainsaw details I need to for this part. It'll make the cut better. I need to figure out how to, like, better shade some of that in, I think. Alright. Last, not really last part, but just kind of one of the parts of this thing is... Black knife reveal. Don't expect me to show it off any more than that. Hmm. About the reflective folder, about some months ago. You have only one stream 10 months ago, and not once did you turn on the webcam. Can you be more specific on the timeline? No. It's called a treasure hunt for a reason. You gotta find it. I didn't even say like how long ago it was. It was just like some time ago in a past stream. You see, if I were to actually just say exactly when it was, it would kind of ruin the effect, wouldn't it? The effect of knowing what my face looks like, yeah. But yeah, it won't be specific. Dog check time. Dog has been checked. Yay. It's starting to look okay. I need to... Let me see if I can get, like, the tentacle parts. Hmm. Worst comes to worst with how I do this, I might try to redraw it if there's too much, like, extra stuff in the way. I think when I drew this, it ended up being, like, almost too much extra stuff, I think. I don't know. You already had the toe reveal. What more people want? Yeah, I don't know why people care about faces so much when the feet are. You never see people's feet. Why am I talking about this? Oh, because that definitely happened at one point yesterday when I accidentally activated my webcam at a terrible angle to show off my feet. Oops. I won't say when or where, but that's a thing. Did find the Foxy jump scare face was proposed stream. Was scared to actually see it. You won't see it. You won't see it there, probably. I won't say confirmably or not if it is or is not there. Hmm. Let's see. I'm just gonna go off of that for now, I think. Let's see, make that a bit more permanent. There wasn't a stream yesterday. I'm spreading misinformation. Well, how do you know?
One sec. I'm checking something. One moment. Dog check. I'm just checking up on the messages some people sent.
Okay. It rotated all the time. Good grief. Stop. If anything, I need to either, like, make, I need to either make, like, the webcam itself separate from my table, which I probably could do if I had some way to mount it to my bed that's, like, right next to me, but otherwise, it just kind of moves around. Pumpkin's gonna head out. Have a good day. Alright, see you, Pumpkin. Have a good day. Finally compressed the clip for Discord to handle because Discord is... 1 second. Ooh. Still think this thing's always hard to see. Okay, I just had to drink some water. Coughing badly. Okay. Oh, what about like other parts of the actual vehicle? Hmm. Let me think about that. I'll go with that for now. Everyone thinks I've probably already gone, but I've always been here. I've always expected you to be here. It's just been a running gag. Okay. At least got the debris stuff set up, and I felt like that was going to be the most, like, difficult thing. So now that I got that out of the way, I'm gonna see if I can work on getting some of the infected parts. I do think it's interesting how the ship looks, because it's kind of hard to see on there, but the ship itself has like some infected tentacles just on it. Because I think in the game, the lore is that all of the characters that you normally fight get corrupted into these like abominations that you have to fight against, and it's due to some kind of like insane infection, like some kind of growth thing that infects all of them and makes them significantly stronger. I'm gonna see if I can put that in here. Hmm. This is probably going to be the thing that'll take the longest, is just to get the detail of the like infected parts on here, because it's like weirdly organic. We'd read jingle, please. It was sure, yeah, I'll get that on.
I keep forgetting to like do something like that because it's just not a normal thing that I do, but I'll put it back on. See if I can find. There it is. That is not it. That's an ad, but you know.
Energizer Ultimate.
Oh my god, no. I just wanted to restart it. No, don't give me another ad. Good grief. Okay, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. 500 ads.
Okay, there we go. It is now on. Things will be weird at a random interval. I won't say when, but it is weird. Alright. Could have secretly posted all the Weirdo Jingles piss videos, and he gets money when Dean gets it with an ad. At least for the like the person with these jingles, it's not like, I don't know if it's monetized or not. At least like there's a ad at the front. I don't know if the channel's big enough to get an ad revenue from it. This is definitely going to be like taking the longest of all of these parts. Because like each of these segments have like their own weird infected thing that just controls it. Can you sing the Pyrogaster Sea Shanty theme? No reason in particular, just to suspect that you might be in the crew. Yeah, sure. Let's see. I need to get the lyrics thing, because I keep forgetting what it is. Let's see. Alright. What? Oi. I like go get the lyrics on the internet, and the place that I went to was like, hey, here's this ad, and I'm like, excuse me? What? Okay, fine. I'm gonna take a photo of the lyrics, so that way I can look at it on my phone instead.
You can't get this from an egg. Let's see. Don't I have it here? Oh, yeah. Okay, restarting that. Ahem. Let's get down to business and value the fun. Brush those theories off now, we're mystery man. All those players never treat me like they never seen what I truly meant in my old entry 17. Hey, we plunder root beer, and of course we plunder ale. We kidnapped all of Deltarune and stolen Undertale. But oh, we changed our targets, our heaven is in sight. We'll steer your home away for good and take your holy light. And then it goes on forever.
There you go. think I'm done talking about Dishonored anymore. Were you talking about Dishonored, kiddo? I didn't even... Or, not kiddo, little boy. Oh, is that what the rat clip thing was about?
I didn't even realize, because I was just confused what you were even on about. Oh, I see it.
I might look at it another time, though. The rats made me crazy. I think they made Lowboy crazy. Rats. They made Lowboy crazy. Specifically Lowboy, no one else. The rats made them crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room full of art projects. He was talking about Dishonored this entire time. We tried to tell you multiple times. Well, I missed it. I just thought he was talking about rats, and I didn't even realize what he was talking about. I was like, rats? What about rats? What's this about rats? Yeah, this is gonna take the longest time, isn't it? Oh well. This is merely the cost of very good-looking art. We're going hell deep into doing this project, I guess. Wish the 400 song stream playlist wouldn't repeat the same 15 songs all the time. What do you mean? It doesn't repeat anything. At least it shouldn't. One of those rare songs that come up at least. Sands of Tide! Yep, I have that in my playlist. What's your favorite... Let's see. Greed is the worst layer, also Dean. No, the music is fine, but the layer isn't. I don't like the layer itself. But the music I like. Also, I kept this in here for so long because of like some perfectly musically timed moments back from my Undertale Yellow Geno stream. Where like the music synced up perfectly with like some events that were going on. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is so good, I just do not want to get rid of it. Anyways, what's your favorite Ultra Kill soundtracks this kiddo? I would say Claire de Lune, but that doesn't really count, because that's like a classic song anyway. It really shouldn't count. I
don't know, should it count? It was a weird event to not make it count, so maybe I should.
Maybe I should count it. Bad choice. I still won't count Claire de Lune though, because that's like a classic one. Let me actually think of other songs. Order's a really good one. I love listening to I forgot what the song name is, but it's the one where on 8-3, like the space area opens up. That song, I forgot what its name was. It was like something about ones and zeros. I forgot what exactly it was about. Although another one I really like is Mirror Reaper. Let's see, not Mirror Reaper. What was it? No Devil Lived On. That was another of my favorites. Oh yeah, the one saxophone track in the Deep Water section. Yeah, that one's also really good. I purposefully keep like underwater music unmuted. Or like the unmuffled effect, because I just love listening to that sound so much, and then it gets ruined whenever you're underwater. So I just keep that on. Or I make it so that I can actually hear the music while I'm underwater, at least. Something reach for horizon and burn, burn, burn. Yeah. This is taking too long. Sorry. Gonna do Ultra Kill 1-1 Limbo Heart of the Sunrise with only Whiplash?
There's power in
What?
something that
Oi!
lasts. Anyone
Oi,
can
shut.
have an opinion.
Excuse me, are you telling me that this thing has ads now? No. I'm gonna have to find a different one now. No, I'm gonna have to find like a whole different one. All right, I'll try an entirely separate one. This is. Let me see if I can pull this up just to show it. Not that. Does it display? Oh, it's because this is in the way. Let's see. This one is Weird Ambient Sounds. That's just the title. Whenever silence occasionally are broken up by the weird red jingle. All right, we'll see. We'll see if this one works any better. Cell is watching it. Cell is just there right now. For me, the most underrated OST is from Undertale's Final. Final's good, I think.
Like it's really good for the bit. I don't think it's good outside of it. It's still great. Like it's great if you can find like something to go alongside with what's going on, because it's such like really good intense music. Let's see. I'm stuck because there are 6 drones. Good grief. Maybe don't Whiplash only. I think that's a bad idea. At least put in a punch. If you add in a punch, I think it'll be a bit better. Oh, darn it. Let's see. Kess says it did arms only from the start in Prelude, and Limbo essentially turned in Feedbacker only because it didn't have the Whiplash or Knuckle Buster. Makes more sense with Whiplash only. Or what? Yeah, maybe like a fists only run would be like really good. Let's see. Okay. I have some large eyes here. Let's see. Kess says that he likes the Absenta Logos 8.1 OST. That one's good. That one's also good. What other ones like cool? War Without Reason is pretty good. Oh, 7-2. The Robot's Dream of Eternal Sleep. The one that, like the overworld theme thing. I love that one a lot. Like, I love the, like the drums that go in and out. It's like such a good backtrack for what kind of chaos is going on in the world. Or in the Ultra Kill world, at least. Never understood why War Without Reason is so good, but replayed it and damn it, the near end is so good. Yeah, I like War Without Reason a lot just because of how synced up to the soundtrack all of the actions are. Like, you know what's going on in context of the soundtrack of the OST if you just hear like the different parts of the soundtrack. Like, oh, we're at the part where we're scaling the legs, and this is the part where like the gates opened up. There's a little mini boss fight to have. Honestly, such a good track. Listened a whole bit with War Without Reason before. Played Ultra Kill, didn't get it, but then he actually played it, and it's so yeah. Let's see. Original says favorite game soundtracks are Game 9 and Mini from Mindustry. I haven't heard. No, I think I played Mindustry at some point. I don't know why, but usually like the factory game OSTs are like really good, chill in the background kind of songs. Which makes sense for what kind of gameplay that they're going for. But I just find it funny that it's like a constant thing with them. Hmm. You need to hear while playing for that reason to start loving it. Kind of just, I mean, like the whole soundtrack itself, like I said, plays with what's going on, so it kind of makes sense. Hmm. 1 second. Industry's an insane game. Recently got a campaign revamp. I think I actually, let me check. I think I have it.
Let me double check really quick. I haven't played a bunch of it, but I think I... Yeah, I did play a bit of it. That's right.
I didn't play a lot, but I played enough to like get the gist of what the game is like. Another ultra cool hot take: Versus is better than Duel. Yes, I think Versus is better. It's not even a hot take. I think it is just better. I don't know if I feel like that one, that tentacle is like too much almost. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. Forgot about that. Let's see.
I'm gonna take another quick break, just give my arm just a little bit of a rest. There we go.
Move that over.
Even it was a bad choice. Okay, I want to just take a quick break, give my hands a little bit of rest. How long have we been going on here? It's already been 3 hours? What? It does not feel like it's been 3 hours. That's crazy. Well, 3 hours since I started the stream, at least. It only says 2 for me. Am I quite... No, I'm looking at, like, my footage thing. I started at 10:50 a.m. And it's been about almost 2.5 hours. That's more like been 2.5 hours I've been working at this. Honestly, so far I like where it's going. Like, I do like how it's looking, at least. Just need to kind of work on the tentacle bits. It's been 2 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a bit. I might see if I can at least get the infected tentacle things, that stuff, done on here first before I end the stream. I don't think I can finish the piece today. I can try to see if I can finish it up either later today or might be nice to see if I can finish up later today. I had a plan for tomorrow to 1 sec, let's see. We still got tomorrow's stream. Yeah, but I've been kind of arguing if I wanted to see if I can finish this up tomorrow or do a pose. And I'm kind of thinking that I might try to see if I can finish this up tomorrow instead. I still don't have a plan for what pose exactly I want. And I kind of want an idea for what I want for the pose thing. So yeah, I might see if I can wrap this up within the next 30-ish minutes. Yeah, and then I can probably finish it up later. Flowery's fight pose? I guess I could do that one. I have the Roaring Knights aura pose. I have that one. That'd be kind of funny if I could have Flowery's aura farming stance as well. That'd actually be kind of funny. Girona! Yeah, I think I'll try to finish this up tomorrow. I think is what I'll do. I'll update the stream info whenever I get the chance to. Actually, I kind of feel like I want to kind of call it a day soon. Alright, I'm gonna finish up just talking about some stuff before I actually end it, and we'll pick this up tomorrow. So, plans that are going on right now in terms of what the heck I've been doing recently. Of course, there is the Picayune Dreams project that I'm working on. I still want to get some of that done. Let me actually just talk about updates on what I've been doing. One second. Several seconds. 2 billion seconds later. Yeah, good grief. That's taking a lot longer than I thought. Anyways. Right, see if I can pull this up. At the very least, I did get this one avatar, or one model thing. I'm sorry that there's me in the background. Get out of here, me. Right? I'm waiting for DaVinci to load up. Good grief. This is bad. This is really bad. We got the weird effect. Weird sound effect. Say, Cell, do you see any problems with this? No, I don't. Oh, there we go. I still think it's kind of cool having a little cell going around. Oh, I guess this is a... Whoa. Uh-oh. Hello? Hello, DaVinci Resolve. Okay, there we go. This is kind of a big project, so I can kind of see why it's chugging a bit. Because it's all of this. So far, what the project is at the moment... Does it? Had an idea go... Gather a call in Discord after Demons. Oh, that's some other thing. So update on the Picayune Dreams project thing. I wanted to get all of the lines like covered here. You can see Cell looking at them. So those are at least like covered. Like all of the voice lines. Oh, shut up. Mute. There we go. All of them have like text to go along with everything that they're saying. That alone took a while. And then there's also like the different photos for all of the different bosses here as well. That also is edited correctly. They have like little talk sprites, death sprite, animation stuff, and that's all fitting. That part is done, so the project's like halfway there. The second half of the project that I wanted to do before I actually like made the video public was kind of do what I did with Cell over here and make like a workable model that I can record and work with. So that like the whole reason why I made this was just so I can like animate a lot of the parts of it better. Like look at all the effort that I'm going through to make them move around everywhere. This would have been hell to animate. Huh? What was that about? What? Thank you, Windows? Might have been that my... No? I don't know. I don't know what that noise was about. Let's see. There was another project I wanted to work on for Worm. Let me see if I can actually pull that one up too. Let's see. New. Get a new version here and open up. I kind of like having Cell floating around while I'm trying to show this off. Do you want to work? Not quite. Okay. This is like a test that I did to try and get like Worm's parts together, but I don't think that's going to work out too well. Or at least in this iteration. Or if I pull out instead a previous version. Okay. This is like a previous version that I had. Can I make it bigger? 3 times bigger. There we go. So this is like a bigger version of the ship that I had at least working. So the idea is I have like 2 models of these like Picayune Dreams avatars like looking at each other and trying to interact. That's kind of the idea I had with this, just to add some variability at least. What have I got myself into? Talking to a girl for a day, and it calls me babe and stuff. Like, dog, yo, chill out. You found a friend? Question mark. I don't know how these work. I'm still like trying to figure out how much I want to go into this, because I do want to animate some of these, but I don't know if I want to make like a full model to work with or just animate it into my editing software, because like both are an option. But like if I want to do something with the Worm vehicle like this that kind of requires a lot of procedural animation, that's where animating it in Vidotube comes in. Oh yeah, I forgot I had it rigged up so it does this. Whoa. Does look neat. Okay, so that's kind of the update on the Picayune Dreams voice project. How do I make her chill? Says Ender. Don't know. I don't know how to talk to girls. It's always awkward. You're on your own, Ender. Your own. You have a chance. You have a chance of a life. I think that's a different song real quick. Other projects, been working on stupid bingo rant thing. I've been working on the a project where I wanted to show off stuff about my bingo cat. My brain, okay. Just say you're taken. That could work. Let's see. I made these bingo cards for Deltron Chapter 5, and I actually kind of wanted to rant about just talking about Chapter 5 in general. So I thought about using the bingo card as a way to, like talk about it, kind of. So at the moment, I have it says it's like an hour and 13-minute video, but actually all of the footage is sped up by like 150% just so I can go through it quicker. If I edit it so that it goes for the full time. Did it not do that? Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Whatever. Okay, the full time now is at like 1 hour and 50 minutes. So I think by the time I get done with this rant project, I still need to like go through and edit all of my voice recording stuff, and I think I still have like more to record for. But there's like a lot that I want to talk about in there. It is very much an Undertale Deltarune rant thing, or Deltarune Chapter 5 rant specifically, and it'll most likely be like 2 hours of me yapping about Deltarune Chapter 5. This includes, actually, it doesn't include, I should say, a separate video that I'm going to have covering my thoughts on the weird route, because this part ended up being so big, it went on for like 40 minutes on its own in a section that had like different parts taking up maybe like 2-3 minutes. Not even like 2 or 3 minutes, just like maybe 2 to 5 minutes per part. And then my thoughts on the weird route exploded into like this 40-minute insanity. Also, I just want to do this really quick. I think it looks funny. Let me go blah 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 blah. I don't know why I just like doing that. It's funny. So, at the moment I don't have background footage, but I don't think this is going to be a very, like, super edited video, so to say. It's just going to be me ranting about Deltarune Chapter 5, so I'll have, like, some basic footage behind it, just to have something. But it won't be, like, a super edited video. I'm hoping to get this done in a week or two, I don't know. Depends on how much time I have to work on some of the stuff. Let's see, other project that I have like a ton of projects that I want to do, it's crazy. It's bad having a bunch of projects. Kiddo says, do you think I can help edit the videos, says Kiddo. Oh! I appreciate it, but like, I'd rather do it myself for the moment. Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that, Kiddo. I'm sorry. Like, would I like some help? Probably. But I don't know how to do. She sent me a pic of her kissing the air, like, did she say kiss you? Huh? Yeah, I don't know, Ender. You're on your own there. He wants to keep it in-house because house always wins. It's more like, I would feel bad if somebody helped me edit this stuff for free, and then I get money from this, and then the person that helped me edit it didn't get money. Like, I would feel bad for that. I go through a lot of effort on these things, not even just for the money, but just kind of like, I don't know. Anyways, I do appreciate asking for it. I'm just not looking for an editor at this time. So it's okay. I don't mind. I do, though. You might not mind, but I do. And there's the difference. What do you mean, Kiddo? Kiddo wanted to see if they could edit, or help edit some of my video stuff. And while I appreciate it, I'd rather work on it myself for now. Cell is in my face. One other project that I've been working on that I need to, like, do is like a voiceover clip dump stuff. I have a couple of these kind of done. As an example...
Susie, let me tell you some exclusive Noel facts. As a child,
Quiet
her
down.
favorite Super Smashing Fighters character was... all the girls. She would not fight, only tried to play house with the others. Use this information as you will. One more important fact. She loves TV, especially CRTs. What? Dump her ass!
Silly quote. Anyways, I wanted to do, like find bits throughout Chapter 5 and just try to have, have me voice some of those parts. That's not gonna come out for, like, quite some time, but that's, like, another project that I have going. Was there anything else? I did have plans also for a... let's see. Chris Talks to the Soul follow-up video. Like, I can actually edit that. Or I need to animate that at some point. I really should try to see if I can work on that, but I have so many projects that are stacked up at this point. I want to see if I can get other stuff done before I, like, add yet another project. So, probably won't. Oh, also, Kiddo, on the editing thing, sometimes I just need stuff to get done in, like, in a time frame. And if things aren't done at a reasonable time, then the project gets shelved. If the project gets shelved, that's a problem. So, also as, like, an organization thing, I keep stuff in-house just so I can keep track of, like the progress of all of these projects easier. If I was, like, big enough that I could, like, pay people to do stuff, I would be more fine with working with people, but I don't want to give people work for stuff that I don't want to make people suffer doing work that, like, I'm putting myself through unless I can give them compensation of some kind. Money is the easiest way, but I don't have, like, a good source of income for that yet, so not much of an option. Oh well. So that's kind of an update on projects that's going on at this time. Let me get that out of the way. So, we're going to call off the drawing stream for now, and we'll come back to see if we can finish this thing tomorrow. I think we can finish it tomorrow. It's like pretty close to getting done. Or not really close, but like I need to get the rest of the... I'm using Cell as a cursor now, that's really funny. Let's see, I need to get the rest of the, like, infected stuff around the body and see if I can... Or around the, like, the centipede body. And then once I get that done, I think I'm gonna start doing shading stuff afterwards. Like adding, making things a lot darker, keeping some lighter stuff. This is pretty much just like a rough outline of things, and it looks... I actually kind of like how it looks so far. So that's great. Yeah, tomorrow, finish this up, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, I'm gonna be closing off now. I'm gonna check... Let's see. Hey, Sal, can you check chat and see if there's anything of note? Yeah, sure. No, there's nothing here. Oh, okay, we can move on then. I'm gonna look, though. Ender is having girl problems. That's all I see in chat. Hamburger. Is your cable capable to spin with how many poses that it has? No, I would need to have like a preset to be able to spin. Like, I have one for, let's see. I have this, which is like, oh shoot. Still a little difficult, but I can at least do this. That's like the closest that I get to spinning around. Every other time I'd pretty much... Okay, whatever. Every other time I'd pretty much need to, like, physically control my avatar and then physically tell it to flip horizontal in order to make it flip around. But I don't have, like, a good hotkey for that, I think. Actually, is there a way to hotkey that? If I could figure out how to, like, hotkey flipping them around, that would be really useful. But unfortunately, I don't have, like, a stuff preset for that. I just have, like these two poses that look behind me, because they're made to specifically look behind me. A second keyboard for hotkeys only. I already have a mouse with like 12 buttons on it. I already have a keyboard, and like most of the buttons are taken up on that thing too. I don't want any more buttons. Even though I should, so I can get soundboard stuff. That would be fun. I want to get a soundboard at some point, but I genuinely don't have room for one. Like a soundboard where I can just press a button, and then it makes a funny sound. Love the random route jingle. The route jingle is very funny. 12? Yeah. Actually, I was about to see if I could, like, pull my mouse over to my webcam. Hold on, let me see if I can pull my camera thing. Crackle, crickle, crackle. Just to show this off. Oh, look, it's you guys. Let's see. Okay, let me get a flashlight. You're too bright. Okay, there you go. You can kind of see it. Kind of see it. There it is. There is the mouse. Man, this camera does not like light. Alright. So we can put you back in place. Yeah. I probably need to get a new camera, because I thought this one would... I need to get a new camera. I thought that one would be fine, but then it, like, doesn't like light. Really lag. Yeah. I think it just doesn't like light sources very much. I just find that kind of funny. If you get a nano chip in your head, you could do everything automatically. Well, then I'd have to think that, and then that's kind of hard. It's a little difficult. Alright, I'm gonna be closing out the stream soon. So, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna start thanking people. Just mentioning this so that, telling you guys that are talking about important stuff in chat. I'm ending the stream soon. Thank you very much, Lolboy, Liquid Kaz, Kidomations. I got it right that time. Original Golden, Kevin, Ender, Orbster Reborn, Dad and Dave, Xander, Supersonic Racer, Swedish Monkey, Roberts, Bobcan, Brenda Quizzle? I'm not sure how to say that name. LOL K8. That's another one. I think it's like late speak for something. I don't know. Anyways, thank you all and many more for watching the stream. I hope you all enjoyed it at least some amount. And I'll be here tomorrow to see if we can finish up this thing. Whoa, look at Cell looking at it. Whoa. Also, I'll be sure to have like a little post kind of showing off Cell. Because I actually want to show this off more because it does look really good. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye everybody. We'll see you all later.